posting a couple things and then I will get started, guys. Oh, whispering this morning like somebody's in the house, but not really. So let me post a couple links and we'll get started. Because apparently I forgot to post all the links yesterday, or last time we streamed here. It's kind of like a whoops. Alright, let's get switched over. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so it is autumn of year 5. And we have plenty of peoples for what we have. Let's see. We got our fold up here. I think last episode we grabbed a couple little munchkins for here. Yep. We got a breeding pair of sheep and a breeding, well, I mean, after they grow up, breeding pair of goats. So we'll have plenty of milk and wool coming in the future. Nice. Looks like some of the wheat's ready. And the cabbage. Very nice. Yeah, it looks like they got all this planted. So, besides helping a little bit with the fertilizer crafting, I pretty much let them do it on their own last year with all the planting. Or last season. And for me, you guys know me, that's a little harder than I make it out to be. Morning, dwarf. Just kind of getting situated this morning. Walking around to see kind of what I need to do and where I need to help out. Looks like I'm gonna need some of this stuff though. Dun dun dun. How was your weekend? How are the little monkeys doing? So, depending on my nieces and nephews' attitude, monkeys is when they're really good, and demon spawn is when, well, they're being normal. Oh, you slept through this weekend? That's a good way to do it. Weekends go really fast if you sleep through them. Morning, Light. How are you doing this morning? Everybody got their good old coffee and or tea. Coffee. So good. I think we're good there. Hello, sheeps. All right. Hi, Smood. Just having a morning. I'm assuming Light is driving, cause he's just saying howdy. Take care of yourself, Light. No. Sorry to hear that, dude. Limestone, probably. Weird question, but since this COVID thing, do people actually go out on dates still? It sounds weird when I say that. torches. I don't think I have wool thread as a thing that he's supposed to be making yet, so give me a second. Yeah, they do. Morning, Celtic. We're talking about people's weekend. We doing all kinds of stuff. Light needs a hug this morning, and George slept through it. I was a little sick this weekend, but I feel more than mostly better. Still like aches and pains, but no fever, no headaches. So I'm pretty happy today. I'm always happy when I don't have that stupid headache. So gonna have some delicious coffee this morning, just kind of cool, kind of chill out just a little bit. Nice. That's one of the things my nieces and nephews miss, is being able to go to church. So I used to go every single Sunday, and since this stuff, the stuff's all closed down. Okay, Brain, help me out here. Sewing thread. There we go. And I don't know if it's because the church is closed or because my sister won't want her kids around a bunch of other children. Schools have been closed since like I want to say this summer, but like it didn't go back into session this fall, and not the spring either. Although I can't really blame them. I live in a state that's not very cautious about that stuff. Not as cautious as they should be. Okay, so management, buildings, sewing. We'll be upgrading these soon. We're pretty close to what we actually need to do. So we're gonna cut this down to 50% here, and we're gonna have wool thread start. Here we go. To move the money back, we did. Okay, good. Kind of laugh. I come from a place where you meet people at churches or bars, and both of those places are pretty much closed down. Your oldest left for school in March and decided to homeschool this year when it happened because of that. Yep, wouldn't be resolved for the fall. I do not blame you at all. That my sister is doing a full-time job and still homeschooling the kids even though they're still in school. The teachers aren't actually doing any tutoring or anything, because I think my nephew that needed the tutoring two missed two appointments with her or whatever, so she won't help him anymore. I was like, well, you should have been happy to have the free time and then try again later. I know that slot could have been for another kid, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know. They're in a weird. The teachers are in a weird position, and the students are in a weird position. It makes everything a little bit more difficult. The only real blessing is my sister's been able to work from home for the most part, versus she still has to go on occasion, but she's been able to work from home for the most part. So I'm happy for her. Yeah, it's been a little crazy. I've been playing Atlas over on official server. Forgot how painful that was. It's like I feel like I'm glutton for punishment. That's fine. But getting a lot of stuff done. I guess there's a complete server wipe coming up in the next month or two, month and a half or 2 months or something like that. Kind of looking forward to it because I guess the way they're supposed to be doing the land claims is not just one person rules the entire island. It has to have 3 different claims down. So people will be able to actually have a little bit more territory and land. So this should be pretty cool. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, my hammer. So on February the 3rd, it's not really a new game. It's a game I used to play back when they were in beta. But they're coming out with the expansion. And I know a lot of people don't play it because I think a lot of people don't even know about it. It's called Citadel Forged in Fire. February 3rd through the 8th, it'll be for free on Steam. So on February 3rd, which is not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, I'll stream that for you guys to see if you guys would like that one. It's like a wizard building survival game. It's got a lot of crafting and stuff in it that I kind of prefer. But you can fly. There's even some dragon tames and stuff in it. And some of the animals looked like back when I played it, because like I said, it was before actual release. The animals were a little bit derpy. But I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what a year and a half of progress has brought. But I know when I played it, I was really enjoying it. But yeah, it's one of those smaller, not really known games. But yeah, they're like I said, if they're having a free weekend, I can get it to you guys for free. Like draw your attention to it when it's for free. It'll be a good deal. There's a couple more builder games coming out in a month or two. I have my eye on, but I haven't decided whether or not to play them yet. So I'm not really keen to tell you guys what it is yet because I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with them. The more I think about it, when they start the banners, it'll be like the events. How so? Like it could be really bad or really good. Let's see here. Let me link this for you guys. Hold on a second. Like I said, I'm a fan of it, so dun dun dun. Come here. Sorry, my internet's like slow this morning for some reason. Citadel. There we go. Alright, Citadel Forged with Fire. Like I said, it's one of the games I kind of like. I played about a year and a half ago when it was in early beta, and then they released it. Hi, Zon. Howdy, howdy. When your internet's always slow, well, mine's usually zipping along, and today it's like, I refuse. But I haven't seen what they've done with it since official launch, because I see it's not in early access anymore. At least I don't think it is. But they're coming out with a new map, I think, new dimension or something like that. So, yeah, I'll play that next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday for you guys. And if you guys haven't checked out Farm Manager 2021 Prologue, that's pretty fun if you like I call it city builders, but it's really not. It's a farm, so you're managing your farm. But it's more of a top-down farm management and not a you're plowing the fields management. I know we're not getting much done, but we actually don't need to do much today. So that's good. Farmville, oh god. Oh god, don't. You wanna hear something hilarious? So, one of the military schools I went to was for server admin stuff. And I would get my work done so fast that some of my schoolmates freaking drug me into play Farmville. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was like I had to click all the things, and it was I don't know. I think the games that are like that you get addicted to are psychologically inclined to get you addicted to them. Like they intentionally try it versus, oh, it's an accident. I don't know how you have spent 18 hours a day on this game. So but yeah, it's well, I escaped Farmville, so I will keep my freedom, thank you. Alright. Oh, nice. See, they got the firewood up where I wanted them to, finally. Good, good. So this will be a lot easier next winter when this rolls in. Logs are good. Sticks are good. Wool's pouring in finally, which is great. We're not overwhelmed with flax. Usually this is like a couple thousand flax. Farmers. Well, I mean, I would in military school, in military MOS schools and stuff like that, when you're reclassing, your hours are like PT and then an 8-hour day, and you get Sundays off. Okay? I would do an hour's worth of work and be completely done, and then I would have 7 hours to play Farmville sitting in classroom, and nobody would say anything. So it was not good. It was not good at all. I feel like I could have got a lot more out of that experience. Now, at nighttime, I didn't play Farmville. I actually stayed in the barracks and helped people with the class. Hi, Mike. Welcome. Welcome back to you. Yeah. Craziness. Not really doing anything. Let's see. We do need to get them. I know it's your guys' favorite time of the day, guys. Some more pottage. Contain your excitement, please. 50%. Just hold the joy in. No exclamation points. Yeah. There are a couple games coming up that I'm looking forward to. I know the Citadel Forged and Fire one I'll be doing next Wednesday. Can we cook this without a... We can cook that without a fire. But yeah. Some craziness. Hopefully everybody's got their coffee or drinks. I was doing binary spreadsheets to show them how the IPs are assigned via binary, and I'm not super detailed about it, but I'm good at spreadsheets. But yeah, it was easier for me to show them on the spreadsheet how to do the math for making the binary stuff. Now, that was 8 years ago, and I can't remember any of that off the top of my head. I'll just warn you now. That's what spreadsheets are. It's like temporary memory storage. Here's all the things I know, spreadsheet. You hold it. It's your job now. Mike, how's the start of school going? Is it nice and, hopefully nice and calm for you guys? Misty hasn't said anything too crazy, neither is Quimby. Great for you? Nice. Or was that your usual flare of sarcasm, Mike? What? Oh, dude! Dude, Byron's team's the best. That's awesome. That's awesome. Did you guys reorg or did you apply to the job? Dang it, Mike, you're gonna make me come back. I'll be like, I'll come back if I could be on Byron's team. Oh, when do you get more? Oh, it was a reorg? Okay. Good. Good. Did the workflow change or did you have to drag all the Linux stuff with you since you're the guy that knows the Linux? Hi, sweet. Good to see you, man. And Bannerlord, I pulled myself away from that for a minute because I was playing it a little heavy, and I jacked my sleep up again. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, your stress level probably went down dramatically after that. That's awesome. I'm really glad that they're making them learn that. Shame on me. I know. I should have been keeping my sleep schedule better, but and I won't tell you that I was up till 2 a.m. running treasure maps on Atlas, because then you'll know my sleep schedule's jacked. Uh-huh. Okay, alright. Oh, dude, give him a... Well, he can't give him a hug for me because this stuff we're doing, but yeah. I'll harass him later and say congratulations to him then. Well, grats. Everything's turning up roses for you. Or is that like a term when people get buried in a grave and then they get flowers on top of the grave? Anyway, everything's going good for you, so we'll just we'll just stop there. That's awesome, man. Nice. Well, I'm really happy for you. I felt weird about reapplying to the position that got open. And apparently Cole sent me a message and said apply, but I actually didn't get the message, so I was like, well. And then of course Insomnia hit a week later and it knocked me out for 2 weeks. It was fun. Well, I try to keep my sleep schedule because if it gets jacked up, the insomnia just kind of goes, oh, really? Well, hold my beer, and then I'm screwed for a couple weeks. Yeah. Oh, weak excuse. Just because, well, I mean, this one's such a good game to stream because everybody just likes to chill out, and I don't have to think about anything too much. And I don't know how bored people would be me running around because the next, I would say 36 real hours of me playing Bannerlord is going to be me running from city to city trading. And Anon? I know I say it wrong. Yes, I've played most of those actually. Let me check my library and see which ones I have. Let's see here. Dun dun dun. I have Anon 2070 in my inventory right now for Steam. I know I had the old Anons as well. I really enjoyed those, by the way, Dwarf. They're some of my favorite games. Oh, nice. It's a good non-sleeping game for sure. Also, I blame my Atlas buddies because I've been cursing really bad the last few weeks, so I apologize. If you catch me cursing, let me know. I do not mean to have cursing or adult content for this particular channel because my nieces and nephews watch it, so I try not to. Say the swear words. The words that get you a timeout or grounded. Oh, to watch Anon. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. They're really fun. Because it's city management at its finest. It's making a population, making sure they're fed, that they're happy, increasing the quality of items available to them to increase their happiness, and then having a productive society, which is kind of what the types of games eventually I like to play, especially like city builder ones. Nino Kuni 2, nice. Yeah, Dwarf Anon is definitely fun. Man. I like the old one better than the 1070 though. Black and white for you, Light? Nice. You got 9 kids now and need to be on the move and not in the city where your wife is in Bannerlord? Jeez. That's good, you'll have plenty of heirs to choose from. Only watched 1800 so far. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It really is. I'm assuming you're recommending me to play it to stream. I might take that into consideration because I did have a lot of fun with it. Because I'm thinking about mixing up a couple things. Because I know this is Monday and Wednesday, but I think Wednesday I will maybe play some different games on Wednesdays. It's something I've been considering this last couple weeks. Okay. I know. So the lady in the Empire, the major one over the Empire, she has a daughter as well. So I was thinking about getting married to her so I could inherit the kingdom after the main person dies. But I was like, I don't know if it works like that. Yeah, if I was streaming Atlas, you guys would be like, Tia, do you ever sleep? It's like, yeah, I got like 6 hours of sleep last night. Totally got some sleep. I woke up to beeping this morning. So we've had 2 ice storms rode through, and my front yard is a big pile of sticks that turned into a fire hazard in the last 2 weeks with me dragging limbs up there. And, not just a couple, like, it broke most of the backyard. So, I dragged all the limbs, because they have to be 4 foot long or less, and then, at least that's what I read on the city site. Anyways, so I had them stacked neatly mostly. I'm not gonna lie and tell you they're perfectly neat. And then my neighbor, instead of using his side of his driveway, decided he wanted to pile it on my stuff, so it got messy. Like, I don't know, I think he's just chunking them on there. He wasn't even trying to get them lined up. And then we had the second ice storm, and it was even more of me dragging stuff up there. And by that point, I didn't care. So yes, it was a nice big pile of limbs in the yard. And they actually brought a backhoe and a backhoe with the special attachment to it. And so it was reaching down and throwing stuff in a big garbage truck. Or a big bucket truck, not a garbage truck. So there was 3 bucket trucks and a backhoe in my street this morning at 8 a.m. I was really mad about the beeping until I figured out what they were doing, and I'm like, nice. Now we have a chance of our house not burning down when we get a fire through here. So that's my morning. Well, my first cup of coffee. Oh, I'm happy the sticks are gone, because for the last 3 weeks I've been snapping sticks in half and stuffing them in the garbage can, hoping that eventually my house doesn't catch on fire. Mike, that's one thing I really miss about living in the country, is if we were in the country, this wouldn't be a problem. I could just pile and burn. Safely, of course, guys, because we know how to do that. We usually have to burn acreage to keep fire stuff down. Alright, let's take this in there and sell it real quick. Hold on a second, my mouse is in a weird position, so it's doing all the things. Hold on. There we go. Bring them inside and then burn it. I know, right? I had this really dinky little fire pit, because I like toasted marshmallows and stuff with my nieces and nephews. Oh, thanks, Dwarf. Go ahead. Let me put this on auto walk and I'll get that done. Yeah, go. You got this. Oh. Gotta turn number lock on. There we go. So auto walk is left shift and number pad 8, and it will go, and you don't have to have your hands on the keyboard. And some agua. Much thanks. But yeah, no, my mom liked it, so I gave it to her because I never actually used it. I think I used it twice in the 8 years I was here. And I'm pretty sure it would have taken me at least until next October to get all the stuff burnt, because there was a lot of it. But yeah, that's gone. After it's rained the last day or so, so it's really muddy outside. As soon as that evens out a little bit, I'll be out there with a stupid rake to get the rest of that little stuff. But I'm thrilled to have that out of my yard. Yeah, Mike, I'm surprised you guys don't have one of those stone ovens for outdoors. That's one of the things I want, and we could bake some delicious bread out there. Light. I've been single for 40 years, and I enjoy it. I'll just tell you that much. I don't have to worry about other people's feelings. Oh, it is on your plans for a future? I know, it's gonna be great. And I'll be like, Mike, I'm coming over. We need bread. Yes. When I was in Egypt, of all places, they had an Italian restaurant on top of this building. And, I mean, it's not a building like you would go in the middle of the night, because it wasn't really safe. But anyway, I went with a group, and we went up there, and they had a stone oven up at the top, and they baked the best bread. It was so good. And the balsamic vinegar and some oil. It was very, very good. I can still, like, its flavors in my mouth. It's delicious. I know, right? Yeah, yeah, I'm still there. I didn't know you... No? We talked about this. I did know you moved. But yeah, it's good stuff. Alwyn. Adelina, hi! People get burned as witches. I don't care what you're doing. Please know that the people get burned for witchcraft. Just be safer about who you show that to. Dwarf. It's like you know me. No, Mike's cool. I don't mind sharing a meal with him. Him and Byron and Cole are fun to hang out with. Cool. I mean, you guys don't suck the life out of me when I'm hanging out with you, okay? See, cool is a much nicer word than that. Lurk. Alright, light. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the lurks. Not ever anything I thought I would say in real life, though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it cracks me up. 30 minutes left? Yeah, I appreciate it, Celtic. So after this stream, I have to hop on Ark and then sail a ship back for the next 2 hours. I'm just praying we don't get stuck with any stuff that can wreck us. I know, but my trash cans are full. The guy should buy today do it. Stream the voyage. Well, it might be fun to have somebody to talk to while I'm doing this really, really long trip. Because this is going to be a really, really long trip. Okay. Alright. We got some pottage done. Sorry guys, we gotta do this or we're not gonna have any room. Because we're not upgraded enough for the second food place. See, it's already at this much. $80 and $40 makes some number that I don't remember what it is. It's fine. $120. $140. I feel like that's not true. Guys, can you math 90 and 40? 130? Perfect, thank you. Thank you for double checking. My brain isn't on ice today, which is awesome. I mean, you guys are with me sometimes, and sometimes my brain is just stuttering. Like, can you please just work this one time? It's working pretty good today. Dwarf, it stops the stupid the stuff by 15 minutes, even though I've turned 15 seconds, 15 minutes, jeez. Like 15 seconds, even when I have it turned off, because I want to see when you guys actually talk to me. That way I can respond, and yeah, it's not it doesn't like it very much. Dun 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 dun. So, if the people I'm playing with decide to go to a private server and they open it up, I might ask them if any of you guys are playing, if you guys want to come over about that. We'll see. And Dwarf, I'll look into the Anon 1800, because I know I have that game. I just don't know what platform I have it on, if that makes any sense. Heck, I might even have it on a CD. Children, a CD is a device that old people used to... Kids still know what CDs are, right? Because it's not a joke if it's actual fact. Hi, Hexus! Oh, is it for free on Epic Games? Let me check. Sorry guys, give me a second. Floppy disk. This is your A drive? I got excited. Dwarf, I was like, I'm already on Epic Games to see if it was free. Because if it was, I'd be like, guys, I don't care if you don't even play video games. You go get an Epic account and sign up now. Galactic Civilizations is free right now until January the 28th. And that's a top-down city builder, just like Civilization. But it's more worlds versus Earth continents. Yeah, Dwarf, I had a lot of fun playing it. There's two other... I believe there's two other versions of it, too. Yeah, I like it a lot. They could confuse And cassette tapes, or you try to explain how cassette tapes works? I know. I think one of the things that cracked me up was trying to explain to them what a VHS was. And I'm dyslexic, and I'm pretty damn sure I said that right. Or, sorry, pretty darn sure I said that right. So Dwarf, I'm resisting the urge to turn around and get on my bookshelf, because one of the shelves has all my old CDs and stuff in it. And I'm pretty sure I actually have the physical copy of that game. Hi, Jay. Oh, you finished the farming prologue or farming manager prologue? Nice. Did you enjoy it? There are bugs still. Organic grass, if you grow it, turns into regular grass when you harvest it. So that was kind of a big thing for me. That kind of sucked, but that's okay. It's still an early, and they know about it and they're working on it. There's a couple things. I didn't realize it took so many farm machines to harvest some of the stuff. It was kind of crazy. This is for Farm Manager 2021 prologue that we were playing, which is free on Steam if you guys need a free Steam game to play with for a little while. The tutorial was a little bit long, and the campaign was really short. And the scenario, if you don't complete the stuff, you can actually make a bigger game out of it. Because I have like 3 cheese factories and some other stuff too, instead of just the little garden and the 3 cattle shacks. You know what, Dwarf? I'm gonna be doing it anyway, so I'll go ahead and stream the trip back for Atlas after this. Because today's gonna be pretty much all Potage, because we're caught up on stuff. Our people have food, they have warmth. We don't have any new buildings we can actually build. We have an extra house that's not full yet. So today's a Potage day, as we let our village catch up to technology, and then we'll be able to build some more stuff. It's a super chill stream. Zero cool chill stream there. Coffee. It's already Monday, guys. It's just crazy. Friday, I was convinced it was Wednesday. That's nothing new for me, but I was hardcore convinced until I looked at the calendar. Well, Dwarf, we're gonna have to pray our cell back is nice and chill. And I will work really hard on not swearing like a sailor, as I'm a sailor in Atlas, in about an hour and a half. Yeah, we've only been up 44 minutes today. Not bad. Nice, you unlock resource and food storage 3. How to remake my buildings. Nice. So I overplan a little bit. Like, I have 2 spots I want to put anything, so I can rotate them in and out until they get big. My first couple playthroughs, I had the perfect spot, and this is the only spot I wanted my resource storage in. So I literally had to take everything out of the resource storage and destroy that building and build it back, and then put everything back in. Now I have 2 spots that I rotate. That way I don't freak out about not having a storage up. Because you can take all your stuff out and throw it on the storage floor of the one you're keeping. You build your new one, and then you throw the stuff back in the box. And keep in mind, it could be cheaper just to make a little tiny storage off to the side before you upgrade, and use that as a dump place, and then make your new one back. So you don't have to go through the trauma of trying to take everything out and drag it away and then drag it back in. Which I did my first year, I believe. Absolutely did that. Maybe my second year too. I don't know, what playthrough is this? Is this number 6, guys? I'm pretty sure it's number 6 playthrough. Yeah, you have 2. Yeah, Dwarf, I have 2, so I don't have that issue anymore. Exactly. And they upgraded our building limit by 10 as well, so that's even better. 6, 7, not sure. Yeah, no, right? We've been here since September. We stream 3 days a week. Oh, yeah, it's been a good morning so far. Like I said, I woke up to the beeping, but I didn't wake up with a fever. I didn't wake up with a headache. So I'm still a little stiff, but I was like, it'll be out of the shoulders soon, I hope. I just make multiple storages. I know. It's like, at this point, with all the pottage we're making today, I should change the game channel to just chatting. Just chatting. It's fine. So, one thing Bannerlord made me do is crack up because I changed my name to Tia Greyhawk on there, because anybody that's a gamer knows what greyhawking is. So, those of you that don't, back in my day, they had a version of D&D called Greyhawk, and in that particular game, you got like hardly any money, any gold, anything. So what would happen is people would run the campaign and literally have to tell the GM that we're stripping the body. Like, anything you can get off the bodies. I mean, yeah. Down to the underoos. Goes in the little sack so we can go sell it, because there's no money in this game. Yes, the phrase, I'm greyhawking them, started there. Yep. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was one of the funner times, because you were very appreciative of any gear that you actually got or were able to purchase. Yeah, so on Bannerlord, I'm Tia Greyhawk, because I loot the looters. I loot when I capture them. Like, I need everything. Take your shoes off. You're not. Yeah. Celtic, I know, right? Unighost is the bandit leader. You joke about that, but there was a Xena episode where a princess called Xena to come to the kingdom because they were having bandit problems. And it turns out her father was the bandit lord as well as the king. So he was taxing the people to keep the bandits out and using the bandits to pressure the people to pay more taxes. So I was like, geez, guy. Living Greyhawk campaign was full of PvP. So Skay was slacking. Nice. As long as playing Bannerlord too. Yeah, it is Bannerlord. We call it Bannerlord, but it's Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. For those of you that are looking into another game, that one is pretty good. I was like, I've had coffee. That's technically eating, dwarf. Cause I put milk in there to cool it down, and milk is a food group. I think. I don't remember. Damn it, man! I'm a ship captain, not a scientist. Oh, another cuss word. Sorry, guys. I promise I'm not willfully using swear words. Sober! Stop hiding behind your cows and buy this pottage. Okay. Hi, cows. I don't buy cows, because they're super expensive. I don't know if you know this or not about cows. They're expensive. The cool thing is, this is $2,000 cheaper to wait 2 seasons instead of paying $5,000 off the gate. Well, usually, I think the cows all try to go out at the same time, so I think, there's a catastrophe there. A little traffic jam in the Middle Ages. Dun, 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 dun. I'm kind of looking for Adelina. I don't know where she is, though. Adelina. Don't talk to him. I don't know who he is. Dun, dun. Oh, son of a monkey. Guys, we just sold our longbow. Can I please have an undo button? It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna hit F5 and just go on with life. When you buy the baby lambs, you get the wool the first year. Nice, Celtic. That's really good to know. I did not save before doing that because I haven't accidentally sold something in a long time. That's okay though. We have 100% another longbow in the storage. So it's not a horrible thing. We just sold it a little earlier than I expected to sell it. They have not Tia-proofed this game yet. Oh. Oh, you did a thing. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to take the stretches today because, like I said, I'm still pretty stiff. So any stretching is good. Ugh. Some water. Hex, you've played Bannerlord as well? Mostly focused on the battle system, not so much on town workshop and strats. Yeah, I'm a trader by nature. So I mean, it might have been. I had a V8 a second ago. That's breakfast too, right? I mean, vitamins? No, I don't know. Alright, let's get some food. Oh, we got buckets of milk already. Yes. Win. This is how you win the game. You drink the milk, and then you get a bucket, still worth monies. It's the most amazing thing. Now we gotta do this because I have to know for science. 5. Let's go get our bow though, because that's not cool. Oh, guys, we broke our hammer and forgot to replace it, because I wasn't paying attention. I know, shocking. So shocking. I'll do 8. I think we need sticks. Here, stick, 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 stick. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. I was wondering if cattle made fertilizer, because if they made fertilizer and milk, then I think that I would get them. But I usually split the fold with sheep and goats, because goats produce milk. And then sheep produce the wool, and I'm only using one building. Okay, iron tools. I'm gonna make some hammers real quick. Do sheep produce milk? Because I remember having a full thing of sheep and they did not make me milk. But that was many iterations ago. Okay. 'Cause I know for sure the sheep make wool. I never got any milk from them though, myself. Oh, yes, the fold animals. Okay. I was like, wait, Hexus, if you're telling me they can do both of the most important things, then why are we having any other animal in the game? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we got our hammer, so we'll equip that. Can we equip that, please? Maybe? Let's equip that first. Number 2. We'll toss the rest of these over there. Very nice. Oh, we're getting our bow before we forget again for the 12th time. Bow. Let's hope we don't sell this one because they only paid us $100 for a $600 freaking bow. Doom, 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 doom. And I forgot what we're doing. I know. Soup. Oh, buckets. Number 5. Nope. Number 6. 5. There. We have the bucket in our inventory. Oh, so on this particular one, if you guys can draw my attention to the stream elements when this pops up, I have this timed where I'm supposed to actually say this when it actually pops up, and I'm just really bad at remembering. So, if you've been enjoying the content and the community, please consider following, subscribing, thumbs up, high five, low five, all the stuff and things here on Twitch, over on YouTube, and Twitter if you want updates as well. There's the mail. There's the little... It's probably a good name we can't name these guys, because I like to get attached to things. Nelly, where are you? I've already named it. It's fine. I guess that'll be something we try later. Hi, Inga, who's my wife. Hi. Nice weather, right? It's pretty nice out, right? How have you been? Cool. Okay. And you won't like either one of those. So, this is Inga, who I've been married to all 6 playthroughs. The devs have decided to take vengeance against me for some odd reason, and I think next playthrough we won't be able to marry townspeople anymore. Oh, she does. She does. I just wanted to check and see if the babies could be milked physically, because they're producing milk right now. I just wanted to see if you could physically milk them like you could the adults. Yeah, it was just this is a sidebar thing. It wasn't important. I know. I was like, I don't know. I think I just won't even get married next playthrough. It's not even worth it. Guys, I always marry Inga. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nice, we're up to almost 7,000. I love Potage. This is why I love Potage, because we can just cook, kind of chill out, and get stuff done. And like I said, for building and construction and stuff, we didn't actually have any big things to do this round. Just me, myself, and I know. This is called Dynasty. I was like, yes. And you guys are going to have more patches, so I'll probably be playing again before my kid even grows up again. I have yet to make it to where any of the children were over 11 years old. I guess they just want us to pick a rando stranger, homeless stranger from the bench inside the towns. Because that's who I'm attracted to. It's fine. It's fine. I guess since you're the random stranger who wandered into town, then you need to pick a random stranger who wanders into town. I don't know. not sure the logic behind that, besides them having people move out of the village that have a certain function. Like, some people were marrying the pig lady in Valencia, and she's a merchant there. So if they married her, she moved here. She lost her merchant status, but these guys were missing a merchant. And nobody has tended the chicken coop since I married Inga, so... But this isn't about other towns functioning. This is about our town functioning. You know, the first time I married Inga, her entire family moved in with me, and if you know anything about Inga, her parents are the two merchants here in this town. So they would be in a house, and in the morning, if I had all my stuff on them, on myself, I could run over when they came out before they went to work and sell them all my stuff while I was still in town. So, I'm just saying. I would love the option, right? Like, it's fine. Inga, you and your family can live in this house, and I guess me and my child will live over here. But it was a big deal, and they did actually fix all that stuff. Because like you couldn't even live with the family because there was no room in the house. Because like Inga had a mother and a father, and she also had a sister. Which, funny story to that, the first time I played through, I was trying to woo everybody, because I didn't know how the system actually worked. And so affection with her sister was at like 85, and the only reason I ended up marrying Inga in the very first place is because I got her to 100 first. And then, like I said, when they all moved in, I realized that she had a sister. I was like, oh, well, that's awkward. But yeah, if you're marrying somebody, looking to marry somebody your first year, stay focused on that one person. Don't try to flirt with everybody, just one person. And the sister's younger too, so I think you're absolutely right. She is. Melina, I think is the name. Yeah, stay focused on one person and go there at least twice every season. 3 times is better. If you try to woo them like ask them to marry you before 100%, even at 99%, you have a big chance of failing. So just a heads up on that. I've been rejected before at that percentage. I think it was like 95% is what I got rejected at. And it's harsh, guys. Super harsh. Alright, so we got some torches to sell. Water skins, hats, hoods. Okay, we're gonna run this in. Like I said, I was wooing everybody at the time. So one of my workers I was also wooing. And, I was pretty invested in this, by the way. And she ended up marrying somebody when I was at like 92% with her. So I was getting closer, like almost close enough to actually marry. And then she actually married one of the guys in the village. I was like, no. And then I married Inga the next season. Yeah, so your wife can only have 1 baby, whereas the villagers can have 2, and it takes them out a whole 2 years cycle. So, make sure to have at least 1 woodcutter that's a male and 1 hunter that's a male. That way you never actually accidentally drop those production lines. Hey, do you got a minute? Well, that was an accident. I wasn't trying to win favor with you, fella. Adelina, would you like some torches? Cool. Water skins? How about a nifty hat? And a fur hood. Or a regular hood, not fur hood. Hold on to those 2. Don't lose those, or you'll have a rough winter. Alright, we're gonna gently back out and run away. I know. Wait, why? No! Yeah, it's fine. Rejection's okay. It's a thing that happens to all of us. Yeah, just fair warning, stay hyper-focused on one person. Makes getting married the first year much, much easier. Yeah, dwarf, I do the same thing. So instead of, I make the small house for me and Inga because we only have one child. And, so this is good because there's a bed for the 2 adults and the bed for the kid. So for the other people though, for the villagers, I go to the medium house because the large house is just kind of ostentatious and it takes up a lot of room. However, the medium house has the place for the adults, but it also has a place for the 2 kids. So there's one for a kid, the adults, and 1 kid. So over a span of 5 years, they can have the 2 kids that they're supposed to have. And we're already in year 5. So a lot of these people are, rephrase that. A couple of these people are starting their 2nd child already. Dum, dum, dum. And sleep. Alright. The exciting world of Potage today. I'm sorry guys, but this is something we gotta stay on top of. Alright, so let's check and see. I think we'll probably need to help them a little bit with fertilizer today. No, they still got 51 fertilizer. Good job, guys. They're doing so good. I'm so proud of them. Alright, so management, technology, management, field, this field. Yeah, come on, guys. Decline. Alright. So normally I've been leaving them alone because they've been doing really, really good. And they're still doing really good. But I want to sync this up a little bit tighter. So what we're going to do is put this number 5. Then we'll see how it goes. I mean, maybe they'll kick on and figure out that we need them to, Alright, so you equip the bag in number 5. You click number 5, so it's on. Right click, and then you pick fertilizer. Yeah, we're actually have extra workers right now. Nice. I'm trying to just put fertilizer on. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, of course we don't. That's fine. Grab some grain. This is not me interfering, I swear. It is 100% me interfering. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Okay. Need this, thank y'all. Number 6. And also arrows. All. F. Oops. F. There we go. And transfer back over. So we restack the arrows for 50 that are equipped. Number 6. Hello, child. Hello, wife. Pardon me, Inga. Hi. Do. I think this is one of the things that I actually really enjoy about this game is getting to be able to do this. Some extremely monotonous, but I like it. There we go. So we'll go back to the pouch, right click again, and then we're going to select wheat. Well, that's another kind of like catch in the game is if you don't grab more people than what you actually need, like where the position I'm in now, your kids can outmaneuver you on population and your limit for your rep. So I think I decided on this one just to build a little smaller instead of just getting all the things I usually get. Because I think we had 2 mines and some other stuff running last time. But I think we're just going to do 1 mine this time. Alright, so management fields. So after you get done doing something, make sure that this still matches. If this does not match up, like 2 patches ago, what we just did would be 100% blank. Like it would be a blank, one of these guys over here. Because we messed with the field. So F5. I'm going to go ahead and F9. It shouldn't matter because they shouldn't be upgrading anything. I just wanted to make sure that's absolutely saved. So it looks like they fixed it getting completely wiped if you did anything. Like if you helped clear the wheat by scything it, it would blank out that spot. So that's why I always double check the fields after I get done tinkering with anything. Making fast food? Nice, Texas. Yeah, they said putting them in a smithy and making them make wooden spoons was one of the fastest ways to do leveling. Another guy likes to do cooked meat in the thing because that also is faster leveling. Which I think is sad because you should be able to do your stuff that's functional, like something you actually need. Oh yeah, I'm going kind of small this year because we don't actually need a whole lot. This is to keep the animals up once animal feed is implemented. This is for money and feeding people sometimes. And then this is our flax. For whatever we're using flax for at the time. Plus flax seeds sell really good, so it's another source of income later. Yeah, so as you can see, wheat and flax both sell better than the other guys do. Wheat grain, there we go. Yeah, since I've just made this one field, this isn't even the biggest size field, by the way. You can do a 16 by 16 is the largest field, and this is only a 10 by 16. It's mostly due to placement. Yeah, like I said, I just decided to divide it up, and they're not having any trouble keeping up with this. Because I have done the 3 16 by 16 fields with two 10 by 16s, I think. And I felt like I was constantly on them every single day to do stuff. But they have changed how the field workers check for work and stuff like that. Next playthrough we'll probably go big fields again, just to see how much it's caught up. More manure. How many pigs do we have now? Management, animals, pigs. Nice. The little ones are growing up. sheep and a ram, and then the goats. Not too shabby, guys. Yeah, Dwarf, I want to do big fields just to see where we're at, but at the same time, I really don't want the upkeep for it. If it makes any sense. Oh, yeah, the King's Quest. I've heard different things. My first and only King's Quest I've had so far was to kill off 23 wolves. And we were able to get 16 or 17 wolves the first season. And I was kind of freaked out because I thought that means I fail. Because I thought it was only a one season thing. It's not. You can actually do it over multiple seasons. We were able to finish it up the next season. And I've heard different variants on how long it takes you to finish things. The one that I've heard so far has been you can have a whole year to finish the King's Quest. But I know for sure you can take 2 seasons because I've done it. Oh, hi. Sorry, guy. My bad. And then other people just have to pay the money. And I'm like, well, I didn't have any money, so I'm glad you didn't ask for it, but still. Doom doo doo doom. Doo 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 doom doom doo doo doom. So the reason I have them make torches is because for the resource, which is 1 stick and 1 leather, this sells pretty dang well. You don't get 50 gold, by the way. I wish they would put the price of how much it sells for here instead of the price on how much people can buy it for, or we can buy it for. Although I don't know what's going on here. It's fine. It's fine. Just we're gonna step away from that confusion. But yeah, I use it because it uses leather, and my hunters always bring in leather anyway. So torches are kind of a thing that I just have them make. Hexus has only done 1 King's Quest, and it was a Royal Wedding. It was 1500 gold. Nice. Gotten cash for wedding, hunting bears, and making axes, hammers, baking for the wedding. Nice, then you've done a lot of King's Quest then. We've only done 1. It's that little herald symbol on the map when it's there. And he'll give you a quest, I guess. You taking a bath, little sheep? Little Billy? Nelly and Billy? I won't remember those next playthrough. I just want to throw that out there. Let's check our workers. And the only reason I say that is because I have a feeling we have some new mothers. And I want to make sure I don't miss somebody coming back into the workforce. Okay, so we got 3 new kids this season. So we'll check here and see where they're from. Excavation shed. And the barn. Okay, that was expected. Because right now we should have 1 field worker and 1 farmer. Okay. Perfectly executed. Hunting lodge. Okay, so excavation shed's the only one that I wasn't expecting. If I remember correctly, we do have 1 open house, do we not? I think we do. Yeah, right there. And we need 1 digger and 1 farmer. Dun dun dun. So, for those of you that's a fan of Deadpool, if you want a little bit of a laugh this morning, I don't know if I would even consider it really a laugh, but it's been stuck in my head for like the last week. Check out Deadpool the Musical over on YouTube. It is not kid friendly. or work safe. Neither one of those two. So if you have kids and you're at work, don't check that out. But if you don't, then you should be good. Guys, what were we doing? People. We're getting people. Alright, so nope. Got a crafter and a hunter here, which is normally good. Okay. Got a minute? Oh, you won't like either one of those. Dang it. Why do you set me up to fail, game? Why? You have neither of the skills we want, but you're available. Nope. Nope. Zon, that happened to me too. Only it wasn't my brother, it was one of my companions. He even has the male face and he's wearing whatever the cheek stuff is. The rouge. Rouge? Something. You can tell I don't wear makeup because I don't know what the heck it's called. Yeah, no, this guy's in a full-on dress with makeup on with a guy face and a beard. And it made me laugh so hard when I first saw it. I'm like, dude, you do you. As long as you're making sure my caravans get through, I don't care. Hi, I keep forgetting I'm not here for the Nixus. People. Would any of you guys like a warm house to go to? You're gonna have to show me some good skills though, for reals. Hi, kid. How's things going? And that field's a tough working. Yeah. That's all you got? Okay. We'll go to the next part. Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Hi. Hi. Okay. They get upset at me if I don't say hi to them. The baby chickens. We don't have any chickens because I couldn't justify getting them to myself. Because they don't really turn a profit. They do make eggs and feathers. More eggs and feathers. But not a lot of the recipes in the game besides breaded stuff calls for eggs. And flour and stuff is still way too expensive in my humble opinion. I can't make myself use the stuff to make flour because it's still a huge profit loss. The food's better, and it even gives an HP regen / boost, if I remember correctly, like a heal over time thing. Or no, it heals a chunk of your HP for some of the pies and stuff, if I remember correctly. Look, I haven't made any. It's just something I moused over. Don't. Actually, I can just show you instead of just jabbering on. Why do you guys keep letting me jabber on? It's fine. Tavern. See, plus 10 health. Plus 20 health. 75 food. So that's the benefit of making bread stuff. However, as you can see, it's 2 flour. So to make flour, you need 10 wheat still, I think. It's a good question. Why don't we go look instead of just assuming? Okay, so 8 grain. Good to know. So it's not 10 anymore, it's just 8, but it's still a profit loss because each of those are worth 4 gold apiece. Each of the seeds are worth 4 gold apiece. So 4 times 8 is whatever, and then that's more than what the whole food's worth. 5 wheat or 8 other grain. Okay, so they reduced it by half from last time I checked. So 5 times 4, that's 20. 20 gold. Okay, well I might look into that then. I said before I was just disappointed because it was like a huge money dump and you lost, the profit margin was like negative 200%. And it takes, I don't know if you guys baked it before, but it does take a long time to actually bake stuff. We'll check one more spot and then we'll quick jump back to base. I know, it's exhausting. We'll never make it. And those bunnies are bold this season. It's the second one we've actually saw. Usually I don't see rabbits unless it's like winter time and you can't really miss them. Also, I'm lost. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're going back this way. Dwarf, I think they, with as slow as they are on that, it's painful to watch. I guess another thing I'd want to know is if the buckets of water it takes to do those. So your technology and then cooking again. Tavern. Buckets of water. 3. Which is the most hassle for the thing. Because my crafters are always level 3. Because they suck. No, it's fine, guys. It's fine. I say it's fine, but it's not. Something needs to be done with the rate at which they gain their skills. Alright, awesome. Trash. Hi, buddy. I haven't been playing a lot of musical people this season. I won't even joke with you on that. Alright, so we're gonna leap back to the village. Downhill to go home. If you have Athlete 3, you should be able to run forever. I know. So the thing is with changing jobs for the people, they don't keep their middle skill. So if they're between level 3 and level 4 and you move them, they lose all that progress. So they actually have to be level 4 before you move them in order for them not to lose the progress. And then if they're between 4 and 5, they'll lose that progress. So, yes, moving people does lose progress. It slows it down a lot. But in my defense, after 2 seasons, they should have a dang level. I mean, even after 2 years, they should have a dang level. I'm not putting them on wooden spoons. Which, by the way, is a very cheap and inefficient way to level them up, guys. But, yeah, they should be more useful. I should be able to put them on making pottage or something like that. Something that makes me money. And they're able to make more than, like, 3 potages a dang season. Hi, buddy. Okay. Well, I think between now and the next patch, we might actually have time to do that. Because we're actually decently close. So Smithy 2 is ready. Sewing is getting there, and this is there. Which is another reason we're actually crafting so much pottage, guys, is because it levels that up as well. Nope, you will lose that because if you're changing them from farmer to field worker, you have to move them out of the barn first. And if you move them out of the barn and put them back at the job, As soon as you move them out of the barn, they lose that progress. And if you move them from barn to barn, they'll still lose the progress. Like if you're moving them from this barn to a barn 3 or whatever, they'll lose the progress. But farmers are awesome because they actually level up. They have enough skill points to level up pretty dang fast. The bigger fields you have, the better that they level up, even if they're not totally efficient at it. And then the higher level of people you have in your animal places, this will depend on how much, or sorry, this directly affects how much wool this gets. So it's a big deal, and how quickly they do things. All right, let's look and see what we got. 10 buckets of milk. No, 5 buckets of milk. Still really nice though. We only have one milk producer. We got 433 cabbage out of that yield, which is nice. Meat with gravy is at 78, so we got a whole year for this. Cabbage seeds, flax, wheat. Okay, so we got our more wiggle room, which is what we wanted. Oh, yeah, gotta do my thing, guys. Smooth, I'm stretching. Dwarf, I'm stretching. Ugh. Get some drinks. Thank you, thank you. Okay, train of thought has been derailed. Doing what's in my inventory? Let's see. Aha! It's funny. It's like reading a detective novel. Let's look for clues, guys. What was I thinking? Well, in your inventory you have some seeds, so you were probably going to the barn. Oh, thank you. If you've been enjoying the content and community, please consider following, subscribing, thumbs up, high five, low five, all the stuff and things here on Twitch and over on YouTube and Twitter. I very much do appreciate you guys. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and yeah, this following is a good way to pop back in and see what I'm streaming and get to hang out with these guys and chat more. And I do appreciate you lurkers, followers, subscribers, and even people that haven't yet. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Yeah. So it's always going to be awkward. But I noticed like the last 3 of my YouTube videos I didn't say please like and subscribe and thumbs up and stuff. Yeah, so growth slowed down a little bit, and that's okay because this is not a quick turnaround thing. Which I think is funny is like usually if people like the content and have seen a couple videos, they already have liked and subscribed, which is awesome. Or followed. I get the names wrong because they're all I'm doing cross 2 platforms here, so it gets confusing sometimes. Okay, so this is getting up there. Looks like we have plenty to do another 2 houses. We won't do houses yet, but we'll go ahead and, geez, overachiever. We'll make some planks though, because we'll need planks for a roof. I think wintertime we'll build a couple more houses and to go hunt some people. Not in a fun way. I mean to recruit them to our town. Oh, you don't have to subscribe over here, but if you guys got a Prime membership and it's not used, make sure to pop by your streamer today and hit subscribe with your Prime membership, your Amazon Prime membership, because it's free. It's free for you and puts a couple bucks in the pocket of your streamer. I mean, people hunting. I'm just saying. Oh, I've been playing too much Bannerlord. Cause all I can see is me chasing down looters right now. It's fine. It's a violent game. The hilarious part is I blame my sword length every time I miss one of the guys. So the biggest pack of looters I've seen in Bannerlord was 45 looters. And they're getting more and more bold, so I try to wipe out looters anytime I run past anything. You found 98 looters in one spot. I know you have to have a whole army to take some of them out. Sneaky blames his horse. Nice dwarf. I don't blame my horse, I blame how short my sword is. Although I guess I could switch up to having a broadsword in battle, but I don't know if you can use a broadsword on a horse. Or a two-handed sword. Elite bandits with 120. Nice. So I don't know, because I feel like that's a change that happened in the last 2 months with that. Because before I didn't see that so much. I mean, I'm enjoying it, because obviously it's fun to do that, but... Alright, here we go. Put some planks in there. Firewood? Yeah, so we're not going to run out of firewood this year. I'm pretty pleased about that. I was pretty upset we ran out of firewood last time. Well, upset's a objective word. I'll just say frowny-faced more than I'm upset at it. I've stabilized the beta last week, but I have not played this week on it, so that's a really good question. But it wasn't really stable last week. It was kind of hit and miss, and I had to do some finagling to get it to work correctly. Beta for Bannerlord. It's 1.5.7, I think. So we're alpha over here in Medieval Dynasty for 0.3.4. I know, numbers, guys. So the only reason I know that is because I look at them. One way to find out, jump right in. Well, I will say that the new beta version of Bannerlord made me drop all the mods I had. Which is probably a good deal. So since I was playing Bannerlord for myself and not as a kind of a beta test helping, I added starve again. I know. I'm so bad at this. I'm trying to wait it out, but I don't know if we'll make it. Dun 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 dun. So, in the Atlas game that I'm going to play in just a little while, Dwarf convinced me to sell back with them. / will broadcast it as I'm streaming back. So the fun thing about this is going to be the we just got a schooner, which is a medium-sized ship. They made changes to where the ship now costs 5,000 gold to make, which the guild I'm in has been spending the last 2 weeks trying to earn up that much monies. Cowshed's now open. Here, let's grab a food. What kind of food? I kind of want to eat this, but I don't want to get poisoned, so we'll just do a meat with gravy. Put these planks up. So the schooner has taken us roughly 2 weeks to build because we didn't have gold, and we've been grabbing gold from smaller stuff. We're a really small company. And Oh, it is, isn't it? Good job. I didn't even see that. So the schooner's a big deal. We've took it out last night for its maiden voyage. We made it 4 grids away so we could do a bigger treasure map with a couple bears. And today I am tasking myself with driving it back solo, trying to keep track of the bears that like to fling themselves over the side when the server, we zone into a new server, because each grid is a server. So yeah, so I'll be watching for bears, I'll be watching for pirates, and things that want to destroy our ship. I'll be watching for shallows near the islands that can explode our ship into a billion pieces if you hit the thing wrong. Yeah, so I'm just hoping for a nice, smooth sail back with good wind. And I have a bad feeling we're not going to get that. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so everything's back where it needs to be. Okay, that's good. Let's just get over here. I'm surprised we still have so much iron. I figured we'd be out by now. I'm playing, oh, did I say Ark? I'm sorry. Atlas. Atlas. I'm so sorry. I'm playing official server, Wells Solitude or something like that. Is the only PvE official. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. And I know a lot of you are busy running around doing other things. But I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll be back at 11:15. It's 11:04 now, so I'm gonna probably take a little couple minute break, get some more coffee, stand up and do some stretches, and then no, you're right. I feel like they used a lot of the same codes in Atlas as they did Ark, because some of the same GM commands are the same. Because I ran a Atlas server and I run an Ark server. I'm currently running an Ark server right now. But Atlas, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. And let me see here. Let me hit this little thing. Boom. See, I have a thank you screen. Although that should say thank you and not offline. I'll fix that later. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys again on Wednesday if you guys want to pop into the regular stream again. And then I'll be back on in about roughly 10 minutes to sail back, but that's gonna be kind of, well, probably a lot boring. So not encouraging anybody to watch that one. I won't be posting that one over on YouTube for sure. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.